By the way, Michael, where'd you go?
The bar.
Oh, you're at the bar now, right? You missed a joke. I'm going to do it for you, if that's alright. Is that alright? This is from Michael Monkhouse, this isn't from me. Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
So the other night, I was watching the Billboard Music Awards, and there was one performer who really, really stank. But I had to give it up to him because he was Justin Bieber. No. I've got one more for you. What's the best thing about fucking 29-year-olds?
29 of them.
No, there's 20 of them. All right, this is what it feels like to be Michael Monkhouse. Wow, that's amazing. Woo! Thank you. Oh God, so I dreamed about moving to Italy for years. I was dreaming about the mountains and the sea, the architecture and the history, the land of Mario and Luigi. And I'm from Jersey, really. I was dreaming about getting out. So here I am, almost 9 years later, and I'm in my apartment. And it's 7 o'clock in the morning, I'm just getting to bed. And I'm hearing outside my window, Argentino, Argentino. Which, by the way, for years I thought was this little old lady looking for her cat named Maialino. Instead, it's this little old man pushing his cart down the street. He's screaming out knife sharpener. Argentino, knife sharpener. Yeah, it doesn't always sound the same in English, does it? It's a bit menacing. So, church bells are ringing, and the little knife sharpener is passing by a cute little grandma, and I can hear, "Oh, amore mio, vieni qui, torniamo a casa per mangiare colazione." "No, Nonna, vorrei giocare." "Ok, amore mio, ma solo 10 minuti." I am living the dream. I've returned to the land of my forefathers. So I take one last bong hit and I'm getting into bed. And then just like that, as if they're actually in my apartment with me. Yeah, so I was so fucked up last night. Spencer, he totally made me buy his beer. Yeah, he's totally when he was young, he didn't get enough love, and he's totally emotionally stunted. And just like that, the dream is swept out the window. So I don't know what it is. Maybe I've been gone for too long. Maybe I'm just getting old. But the incredulous things I hear from the young people from my country has really made me consider to support the NRA. So I'm at the Pizza Italia shop in my neighborhood last week. And I'm waiting in line, and I've got things to do. And there's a couple of American students in front of me. And it's, yeah, so can I get a slice of pepperoni? Sì, questo è pepperoni. No, pepperoni, the kind you put on pizza. Sì, è pepperoni. So I know this is going to go on for a long time. I got things to do, so I step in. I'm no, significano salami picante. Ah, ok, salami picante. grande, ecco. Alright, so like, can we get some like ranch to go on that? Ranch, ma che cos'è? Like ranch, like ranch, it goes on pizza. God, why does nobody here speak American? So, no, these are the sober people. Then there's the drunks. So it's, every night it's the same question. Dove è G-bar? Which, for those of you who don't know, is the official watering hole of John Cabot students. Or as us locals call it, the black hole.
Are there any John Cabot students?
Listen, let them remain anonymous. Let them remain anonymous. It's fine. So we call it the black hole because it's where all sense of intelligence and integrity are sucked into oblivion. And it's, oh God, it's a bunch of, baseball hats and baggy jeans, button-downs, walking by. And it's like, what the fuck, bro? Why don't we go back and bang the shit out of those bitches? And just like that, my cougar dreams have been out the window. And then we have, the mini skirts and the girls walking around barefoot with the heels in hand, clumping around. And they're always screaming something out to girls with 3-syllable names. Stephanie, Jennifer, I'm gonna go get something to eat. Where the fuck is the Taco Bell? God, it's like a third world country. And that girl was a business major. No, listen. By the American business model, once a population reaches 60,000, you get a Walmart. This is actually how it works. 60,000, you get a Walmart.
Oh, really?
When you reach 200,000, you get the people-pleasing Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, KFC combo, right? So there's 20,000 Americans living in Rome at any given time between the international organizations like FAO, the international companies, as well as the independent workers and students. So that Peroni-soaked, broken-heeled, on my tangent. Peroni-soaked, high-heeled, mini-skirted, Starbucks-loving, foreign exchange jizz jar was absolutely right. That should be her major. That should be her thesis. Taco Bells in Rome. That's it. She was spot on. We do qualify here. So, the problem is that the way that Americans are now represented is really starting to fuck with my routine. It really is. I ask people for directions, they hear an American accent, they immediately direct me to the closest cocktail bar. I go to get a cappuccino in the morning and before I even get the word out, they start mixing me up a caparina. Yeah, so the question is this how Italians are viewing Americans now? As a bunch of loudmouth, ignorant, foul-mouthed, I should say, drunks? Is that what's happening? Thank you for agreeing. It's not just me. So, one day I'm at my local bar with a couple of friends of mine. And we're all American expats. We got one who's an English teacher, another tour guide, and one who's a chef. And we're sitting there discussing whether the Baratheons and the Targaryens, are they friends? Are they enemies? And as we're trying to figure this out, we've got this herd of John Cabots, clunking past. And one girl has a skirt on that's so short and so tight that when she lifts her arm up to sing out her favorite song, and party, and party, and party, and party, her ass actually pops right out the back of her skirt.
Oh, no.
She's completely oblivious, but even the drunken Italian teenage boys are embarrassed. And at this point, I'm Canadian. I would like you to imagine what this is like on the opposite side of the pond. Imagine a group of professional Italians in Miami, right? They're Italians, they're working there, they're sitting down right at the beach having a nice leisurely lunch. They're sipping their coffees, and they're trying to figure out if King Joffrey's finally going to get killed by Robb Stark, or if he's going to be burnt alive by Khaleesi's dragons. And if you don't know what I'm referencing, I'm sorry, but you should. And as they're sitting there, they see an Italian student coming by. And he's got on the 1980s rollerblades. He's got 2 gold chains, one for the cross, one for the horn. He's got a boombox on his shoulder, and he's wearing absolutely nothing but a banana hammock, also known as a Speedo, in the Italian flag colors with Bocciami written across the ass. And as he's skating along, he's going, ciao, bella, ciao, ciao, ciao. Same thing, guys, same thing. You guys have been great. Thank you very much. Thank you.